Yeah, that works.
That's it. That's it.
That's all I've got.
Any more questions?
That's great. I learned a lot of stuff from you. I've been trying to pay attention to all this stuff, but I still picked up a lot of pieces.
Good.
So thank you very much.
Yeah, 7:20. You used most of the 2 hours.
I did. I frequently do. Like with a group that wants to have a conversation, we'll definitely dive in and use a lot of
Tons
time.
information. We really do appreciate you guys calling us up and setting
Thanks
us
for
up on this.
hosting
So.
us. And,
Thank you for
we're happy to do it.
accommodating us, our visit and everything.
And I just read an email. One of the guy from Florida that was going to join us somehow didn't get the email message. So, and I didn't see the email till too late. So he would have been here.
Well,
And next time you're here, if we send an invite, you can have anywhere from 25 to 100 people on with us too.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
you've got the national email list and stuff. You throw that
Yeah, I
invite
think
in
we just
first come
didn't manage to do the full email this time. This trip kind of came together very much at the last minute.
Yeah, and that's all right. I mean,
Yeah, well, now we know each other, and you guys next time will be planned. It'll be what, 6 months or something before you come back out again at least.
Yeah, it might be sooner because we've got a couple of things cooking up at Los Alamos that might get us out again.
Okay.
So
Now, if you have things going on in FileMaker that you would like to push out to the wider public, couldn't you get on and do this from wherever it is, Cupertino or somewhere like that?
Oh yeah, we do that too. Yeah. We can also do that.
Webinars, yeah.
Webinars. I mean, we do we do. One thing that just as developers that would all of you should know about, and you can get in touch with Bill Griffin or one of the inside team to get invitations to your customers. But if you've got customers who just want sort of, what is FileMaker? How can it help me? We do an introduction to FileMaker every Thursday at 1 California time. So it would be at noon, New Mexico time, noon Mountain time. And it's live, so there's always, it's always the same demo, but it's always live. So there's always Q&A, and we rotate through who runs it.
it's aimed at somebody that never bought it.
It's aimed at someone who
has it and just starting to use it.
Both. I mean, it's really an introduction to, it really spells out what's our philosophy and where do we think FileMaker fits.
But it's not for a developer.
Where do I have to go to find? Where can I find the link for that?
We don't usually publish the link. That's one where just ask.
Right.
Well, no, I mean, so the way we market this webinar is if you do a trial download and get into that process. So we send it to people like trial downloaders or people who filled out the send me more information on our website, or who called into sales to say, hey, I'm curious, can I have a demo?
Well, like just today, we had got in a customer that lost their familiar person with it. They left, and now they said, can you give us a little orientation to it all? They already have the product, but there's two people that really don't know how to drive it. So
we have the pre-recorded webinars also.
Yeah, I mean, there are pre-recorded webinars that cover some of that. I mean, frankly, for orientation to the product, best thing we've got now, and this is all new. This is new in FileMaker 13, so I'm going to show you this, is the Getting Started tour. I don't know if you've taken a look at this, but this opens by default when you first launch 13, and this is all built in FileMaker, and it gives you things like, a tour to, here's how to use this, next, start here, click records and fields to start, here's how it works.
And if they don't have 13?
If they don't have 13, still in the quick start screen, we've got video tutorials out on our resource center for every version going back. So those links work, still active. The other
every version going back?
Well, at least back for all the versions we've had a quick start screen, and I know the 11 and 12 ones are definitely still
No,
up there.
I got this guy that I told you earlier. He's still using 6.
Yeah, we didn't do like video tutorials back in the day.
You need to get off 6 for crying out loud. Please go to the next.
Yeah. You know, so
Some
that
of your webinars are really quite good. I've watched twice the one that's called From Idea to iPad.
Yes.
yes.
Now, we can download those and play them ourselves on these broadcasts?
You can't download them, but you can stream them from our website.
No, you can download them.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried to download them.
You can screen capture them. There's all kinds of ways
you can do
it,
many
so.
things. They're definitely archived in there for you to do.
Yeah.
And you know, keep your eyes open on the Idea to iPad, because we're doing that one about once a month, and every time we do a different topic.
Oh.
You know, so again, if you go in and let me go back to my browser. So again, if you go in and just go to FileMaker.com here.
Do you publish that afterwards and and send out notices on Twitter or something, or?
I don't know if we do them on Twitter,
To
but
some people that run blogs like me.
well, we definitely. So one thing that we do is
If you send me a link, I'll post it.
if you attend a webinar, we so they're under support, training, and then web seminars. You know, so here we've got the link to the schedule of what's coming up, and then here's what we've done recently: Idea to iPad, event management, document management.
Sounds like a what thing? I wasn't looking.
It's FileMaker.com/support/webinars.
Those Idea to iPad ones are the best, because if you're looking at mobile for any serious purpose, that is the best way to get you started, is to watch one of those.
I will pass that on to my colleague Ryan Manuth, who is the person who does those every month.
They've been excellent. As I say, I've seen two.
Okay.
Downloaded one.
Yeah, I want to ask one other question. Is there an RSS feed on that page?
That's a really good question. I don't know.
Linda would take care of it.
It is 2014. After
Yeah.
That's a question for our marketing department.
13. We talked about those little badges in that gallery one. We never looked at how that happened. I mean, we saw them update.
I think that's just a count of related fields.
Yeah, I mean, it's
just a little.
Yeah, from the parent field that you're on, a parent table you're on, do a count of the number of records, and you can do it. You can say a count of them that have a value of equal to such and such.
Mm-hmm. And there's a field there that's called for consideration. So let's look at managed database. Let me get rid of you. Can I get rid of that? Oh no. So
that's how I make them anyway.
Okay.
I just do a count of the records I'm looking for.
You just make it look. You just format it.
And I just format it. Yeah, take away put the padding all the way around.
There it is. For consideration count, and that is an execute SQL query that says, select count from artwork where artwork status field is for consideration.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thanks.
So that's all that is.
And then just format it,
Format it, make it look like it's something else.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's all it is.
They're using SQL. I was using just a regular calculated field.
Yeah. Right. So it's just looking at, doing that query.
It's very nice if you're doing things like, I don't know, you have a payment section, like a popover or something on a payment. You want to know how many payment fields are in there, or communications.
Yeah.
How many communications are, if there's any at all. If there's none, nothing shows up.
Right. Right. Yeah.
But if you have one, it shows 1, 2, 3, 4, what have you. It's really slick. Is that it?
Is that it?
Well, thank you very much.
That was wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, search is you called it ideas to iPad?
Idea to iPad, and it's on the webinars page. So
they're the best.
So I think it was company support training webinars.
Yeah.
Support/webinars. Yeah.
Company.
And then
Actually, I found webinars back.
Yeah.
Because I'll probably post a link to this thing.
Okay.
There's one right there. Idea to iPad event management.
So if anybody wants to watch this whole thing again, they'll be able to watch it.
All right. Well, and we've got a less in-depth version of this demo up on the webinar archive also.
Yeah.
It's like, introducing FileMaker 13 or something, something like that. Yeah. So my favorite part about doing these demos.
So not cool.
It's me.
Was you?
The light.
Oh,
Just turned on, huh?
okay. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen
Thank you.
and log out of this meeting.
Voila.
Voila.
Yay.
Thank you all again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Look at that.